It was a desperate situation for the robber. And they didn't intend any kind of harm. The thief and you choose to pardon that thief, and you do not contact the police. That's mercy. Then you gave him some food and a few dollars to get the person that was going to rob you through a trying time. That's grace. In a world where mistakes are swiftly punished and a goodwill is only for the wealthy, grace and mercy are an absolute necessary in our world today. One of the most prudent stories in the Bible is that King David, despite being a great ruler, he was also an adulteress and a fornicator. But he is not alone. Plenty of the other Bible characters have done terrible things as well. Saul was a disbeliever, Moses was a doubter, and Jacob was a liar. Despite this, God made them his witness and used them to accomplish his purpose. Not only did he forgive them, but he also endured them with his favor. And he used them to do his will. Even though they were all of those things and did the Lord wrong, did not keep his commandments, did not keep his law to not sin, he still loved them, he still forgave them, he still used them. Today, a lot of people, they take and make a judgment call on somebody, and they don't work with them, they don't show them that it's not the right things, that they messed up. If you don't show somebody that they messed up and they don't realize they messed up, then how can they do any different? They're going to continue to do the same things over and over again. We are so full of anger and bitterness that we don't take time out and be humble. We have to be humble in this world, because if we're not, we miss our chances to help somebody else to turn their life over to the Lord, to have their chance to be humble and compassionate and grow in the things that God would have us to do and to help each other. God wants us, he even told us in the Bible, to love one another. We are supposed to love one another. We're not supposed to just be so angry all the time, and we act and we do things out of anger. God's mercy and grace, despite having sinned over and over again, he has shown us kindness and compassion. He even sent his own son so that all of us can be saved. And an act of grace that we did not deserve. We did not deserve Jesus to die upon the cross for us. We didn't deserve that. But God loved us so much that he gave his son upon the cross so that we could be saved, so we could have his grace and his mercy and experience the things that God would want us to have and experience. And sometimes grace is classified in two types: common and saving grace. The former, universal. It's God's grace to all humanity, regardless of your faith. Regardless of your faith, he gives that to us. Examples of common grace are the beauty and creation of life that we enjoy and the resources that we are provided. As saving grace, meanwhile is which provides all salvation to all people. There's not one person left behind when it comes to salvation, because whenever Jesus died upon the cross, that was for everybody. It wasn't just for me. It wasn't just for this church. It is for everybody. This grace is manifested in Jesus Christ himself. He sent to, because he is sent to save us. 5 times Jesus taught us about kindness, respecting of grace and mercy, are undoable God's ultimate expression of love to us. But how should we respond to the undeserved kindness? The Bible teaches us 3 ways to recognize, and they are to recognize, accept, and to grow. To recognize is to be able to respond to his grace and his mercy fully, and most first recognize our need for sure. We must humbly accept that we are all sinners